Henry Cavill in James Gunn's Superman movie? But wait, that can't happen. Well, it could actually, and it might have already happened. If you remember, back when all this drama happened, Henry Cavill said he's very excited about him being at DC and about any future opportunities where they can work together. James Gunn also said he's open to that happening. It just wasn't going to be the Superman role. So could Henry Cavill secretly actually be in James Gunn's Superman movie? Damn, this would be God tier heel turn WWE style that no one sees coming. No, it's not clickbait. People are actually saying this could be true. So yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Wish you here if you are new around, make subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel DC Kaiju Monsterverse pop culture based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. Subscribe channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below. How freaking excited would you be if this was true? Also, why a lot of people saying that Henry Cavill could actually be Batman in the DC universe? That would be wild. Also, check us out on Instagram to see the beautiful face behind that beautiful voice, and check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. So as we know, the Superman movie is one of the most highly anticipated movies of the year. It's got one of the biggest trailer views on an independent video, over 50 million views on YouTube. Yes, they did use paid promotions, but you know, it is what it is, guys. So it's coming out in July. We're going to get a Super Bowl trailer, some kind of marketing with James Gunn at the Puppy Super Bowl, which is pretty cute. So Ultraman is in this movie. We see him everywhere. We even see him walking behind Lex Luthor in the Fortress of Solitude and also the Engineer. We can assume that Lex and Ultraman rocks up there when Superman's no longer there, and most likely that robot that we see, and people seem to think Supergirl's there, is destroyed. Potentially. So Lex is going there to potentially find something. Potentially. We don't know. It's a pretty sick clip that I see everywhere and that was in the trailer. So, why have I said Henry Cavill in this movie? So, a rumor is going around. Okay, so let's backtrack. So apparently, Ultraman was never going to be in this movie. I told you this over 6 months ago, that Ultraman was going to be in this movie. When James Gunn didn't debunk it, he basically said the main antagonistic isn't actually going to be Ultraman. That wasn't ever the question. The leak said that Ultraman was in this movie. We know he was. I told you he was. So, the theory going around, the leaks going around, says the reason Ultraman has a costume on, looks like Black Noir from The Boys, is because David Korsner is playing a dual role. He's playing Ultraman, like an evil version of Superman, if you like, a clone version, and David Korsner's actually playing the new DCU Superman. But what if Henry Cavill is actually in this movie, and Henry Cavill's actually Ultraman, and that is the reason why Ultraman has a costume on? Yeah, it does sound crazy, but Henry Cavill said this about James Gunn. He's clearly a very talented man. I cannot wait to sit down and have a long conversation with him. I'm very excited about him being there and about any future opportunities we can work together on. So we know that went badly, but that was just under the prerequisite of Henry Cavill continuing to be the Superman. James Gunn says he didn't fire Henry Cavill, which technically he didn't. His contract was out. For me, it's about who do I want to cast as Superman and who do the filmmakers we have want to cast. And for me, the story is it isn't Henry Cavill. So, although I always said he fired him, that was a bit of satire, a bit of sarcasm, he never actually fired him. So, Henry Cavill is one of the best professionals in Hollywood from everything I've heard personally, of people I know that know him personally. Could Henry Cavill actually be in this movie as Ultraman? I'm not saying it's true, but it would be a heel turn that no one would believe. And you've got to remember that everyone in my comment section told me that Ultraman wasn't in this movie. I didn't know what I was talking about. So it could be a clone of Superman. But what if it's a clone of the old Superman from a different parallel universe and Henry Cavill could somehow be in this movie? I get it. James Gunn doesn't want to work with people from the old universe. Oh, wait. Jason Momoa is Lobo in the Supergirl movie that has just started filming in England this week. Oh, wait. John Cena, Peacemaker, part of the older universe. Do I have to keep going and going and going? So what if we've seen on the Fantastic Four set, they have crept someone on the set. They've covered his face. Also covered his face when they were taking pictures with Pedro Pascal, aka Miss Fantastic. What if Henry Cavill was actually in this movie as an Easter egg to passing the tide as Ultraman. Because we know Ultraman, it's only got a minor role in this movie. It's mainly going to be him being Lex Luthor's kind of bodyguard. And we see Ultraman on set photos arresting Superman. We see him looking badass, walking behind Nicholas Hoult, aka Lex Luthor, in what looks like the Fortress of Solitude. What if that is actually Henry Cavill? What if? Now, I know mega comic book fans are going to be like, that's not Ultraman, it's Ulysses. There is literally an official leak for toys that states Ultraman. They're not going to put Ultraman in the toys and it be someone else. So, Ultraman, essentially a clone of Superman. Lex probably has gone to the Fortress of Solitude, potentially to snatch DNA. I don't know. He's gone to the Fortress of Solitude for something. He needs something from there. Remember, Lex hates Superman, absolutely hates him, and we can see this. We can see the intensity. If you've seen Nosferatu or anything Nicholas Hoult has been in, he's the best actor in this movie. His range is insane. If you disagree with me, go and watch Nosferatu, and you will see exactly what I'm on about. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Henry Cavill isn't actually in this movie. But what if Henry Cavill is Ultraman and David isn't playing a dual role like everyone seems to think he would be? And I know people are going to discontinue this video, say it's clickbait, saying, yo, Warstu wants the Snyderverse back. Warstu does not want the Snyderverse back. Warstu would like to see Justice League 2 and 3, would like to see, you know, Darkseid ready the Armada. I'd like to see the continuation of Zack Snyder's story. Sure, bro. But Warstu actually wants James Gunn DCU. I want to see how cool it can be. I'm really hyped for this universe. I'm just saying, what if Henry Cavill has secretly filmed something without anyone knowing? We know Henry Cavill filmed for Deadpool and Wolverine. What if Henry Cavill's actually in the Superman movie? That would be absolutely insane. No one would see it coming. James Gunn called Henry Cavill an incredible actor. They've both got great things to say about each other. So the potential is there. So what if Henry Cavill Superman actually is in this movie and no one knows about it? What would be even better would be if Henry Cavill was the new DCU Batman, because what that would do is all you crazy Snyderverse fans, and people seem to think Snyderverse fans are crazy, they're no crazier, no more intense than the James Gunn fans. I said what I said. Henry Cavill is going to return to DC. You know, we have the whole Elseworld storylines. They both said they could work with each other in the future. What happens if we get an Old Man Superman storyline? It's an Elseworld storyline, and Henry Cavill returns to play Superman. No, I'm not being a fanboy here. I'm just being realistic. This actually could potentially happen. And I already know what the comments are going to say. And I can't wait for the comments of this video. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take the originality for this video. I see this rumor going around Twitter, and people are like, yeah, can we stop the Henry Cavill Superman rumor that he's actually playing Ultraman? I think that would be freaking insane. It's actually a theory that's been going around, and I've been sent it a bunch of times from people on my Instagram at Warstu, but that would be freaking insane. Having Superman going up against the old Superman, that would be freaking insane. So like always, guys, let us know everything that you think down below, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.